Hi, this is Anna. Welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to share with you this Valentine's journal that I made. It's for Valentine's, but I really think you can use it all year round or just gift it to somebody, not necessarily for Valentine's. But it does have a lot of Valentine's elements. Maybe not a lot, but some. So I made this journal with one of these books, and if you watched my Hobby Lobby haul, then you saw I was talking about using certain paper pad for this particular book. Actually, here it is. That is the paper pad that I used. It says Our Family Tree, but it has a lot of brown, really pretty papers, kind of vintage looking papers. So this is why I wanted to use that paper pad when I saw it at Hobby Lobby. So I used a lot of that in the journal. So that's my cover. This is a book from Dollar Tree that I got last year or 2 years ago, and then I think I used one of these pages as well. So that's what I used. That's hardcover. So the journal is, let's see, it is 6.5 tall by 5 and almost 5.5 wide, and then the spine is 3 inches. It's a big spine this time. The only reason I did this 3-inch spine is because I had this piece of chipboard that was I didn't want to cut it in half or anything, so I don't believe I'll be making another journal like that with 8 signatures because it was a lot of work. So I think this is the only one with these books, because I have a lot of these books, that's going to have 8 signatures. Tassel attachment. This fabric I also got at Hobby Lobby, and I was showing you the fabric in that video. And so here's this fabric. As you can see, at the back I covered that with the paper as well, so you cannot see this. So it has tassel attachment. Things are already falling. This journal doesn't have a closure because I was going back and forth whether or not I should make a closure, and I decided not to. It has tassel attachment with a beautiful tassel with colors to match the cover, sheer ribbon, seam binding, sari silk, eyelash trim lace. And then this is a piece of fabric that I also used in that journal that I was also showing in the video. It's elastic fabric, so I liked it for the tassel too. So that's the tassel. There are a couple charms and trims. I pretty much used only the brown fabric. I really wanted to incorporate this fabric in the book. So it has 8 signatures. And this I also covered here. I stamped This Book Belongs To, and I left the threads just like you see them. I didn't cut them. So here's this paper pad, stamp, some collaging, there's some lace, and stamped Be My Valentine. And I did it because here's the Eiffel Tower, so kind of worked for me. There's some washi in the journal. A lot of space to journal, stamped. This is also the vellum that I was showing in that things I purchased from Hobby Lobby. That's one of the book pages from the original book. And here is a little pull that's fixed with lace and paper, punched paper. Here again is this washi here, and I didn't even notice that this is the same washi to match this cardstock. So here is a tuck spot with a couple of journaling cards. It says love on this paper. And then here I have a couple die cuts that you can add somewhere in a journal. So I'm just clipping them to the page here. Now I clipped a couple pages to go back. And let's see. There it is. So that was a flip, but right now it's fixed because I closed it with the washi on both sides. Here's this beautiful Eiffel Tower. Here's a little spot to journal with this fabric and paper and also lace. Little stamp. I love these stamps. Look how cute this is. And here is a tuck spot that I made with one of these cards that's fixed collaging. And this is second signature. We're on second signature. Here's another cute tuck spot made with a vintage playing card. There's also washi. There's some ephemera in here. As a washi comes to the other side. It really doesn't lay that much flat because it's so much stuff in it. So here is a belly band. Heart doily. That is a tuck spot with some hearts, die cut hearts from book pages, so you can use them throughout the journal, and also a little coffee dyed paper for little notes stamped with a heart. So that goes in this tuck spot here. Heart stamped project ideas. It's just some leftover paper. I hope I'm not going too fast. I just don't want to take too much time. Here's an envelope with, as you can see, Tim Holtz stuff and also all sorts of washi. And Be My Valentine, little journaling card using that paper from the paper pad, and this is stamped on coffee dyed paper. Stamped here, washi. Here again is trim made with this fabric and little heart. And we are on to third signature. This is just, I made little collaging with sticker and to give you more space to journal. I love this page, by the way. This could be a tuck spot underneath it, so it's washi fabric and Tim Holtz. Stamp again. Flowers. I like this page here, how it looks. A lot of trims. This could also be a tuck spot. Here I used two of these die cuts I was also showing you. I pretty much glued them together, and then let me show you. So that's a sticker washi little tuck spot with two journaling cards, and here come the two charms. I added them on pins because I didn't know if you wanted them fixed or not, so you can remove them, you can put them somewhere else. So here is a little beaded charm with cute rose inside, pearl, and two pink crystal beads. And here is a bottle with love potion, as you can see, red. So it's a love potion. And this is also a tuck spot. So here's a tag that says Be My Valentine with these cute kids. And this is vintage wallpaper, so you can journal on that. And these are rose petals in gold and silver. So that is a tuck spot, as I mentioned. And this tag goes in here. Just have to push it a little bit. So here again is beautiful sticker with roses and stuff. That is a tuck spot with little journaling card, Cupid, and this paper is some spray on it. I think it's glitter mist. So it goes in here. And this is stamp, it's just a little collage, and it's stitched around. So all you see is this paper from the paper pad I was showing you. Here is washi stamp, postcard stamp, and this is another sticker. I love these stickers. So this is actually a book page. It says postcard, so you can read that. That's another tax pad. I just put manila tag in here so you see it's a tax pad. And this, so you can see the trims everywhere. This is vintage wallpaper again. Multiple different book pages. I forgot to mention, no digitals, just all sorts of things I could find that would go in this journal. Tim Holtz little cluster of things. That's another Tim Holtz ephemera that I cut to fit into this paper bag. Here is Brad, as you can see, with papers underneath. You can journal everywhere, and if it's too bulky, then you can remove it, just open it up and take it out, and you can use it somewhere else, because it does add a little bit thickness to the journal, but I like it. And this, let's see, okay, so this is a pocket. I just added some ephemera in here. And this was a piece of paper that I just folded to make a little booklet, so you can journal around it, or you can cut it into pieces and make your own tags or whatever you want to do with it. But I also used this piece of paper from the paper pad. So this one has beautiful butterflies. I really like it. Let's clip this all together. Okay. It's just smaller piece of paper, and this is glossy. You can definitely use markers on this, alcohol markers. This is probably the back from heat on bonding or some type of sticker or something. Vintage book pages, that is a flip, and it is made with wallpaper. So what you see here is wallpaper underneath it, and then a couple hearts stitched to make a pocket or tuck spot. This is a little envelope that I made, and it again has this washi sticker and a tuck spot with tiny little tags to use somewhere. And inside is a coffee dyed pink color paper for extra notes with stamped swan. So that goes in there, in that tuck spot. A washi on the side. Notes. This is again Tim Holtz, as you can see, ephemera with sticker, and this is a small piece of paper to hold it together here. I think it's from the same paper pad. Some vintage music page. Here's again this glossy paper. This beautiful cardstock, and here, so here's a rose, China rose postcard, brand new. You can send it to somebody. And then I have two tags that were clipped on here. This one I made with paper napkin, and it's laminated, and with some gold eyelash trim and crinkled seam binding on top. And then this one, I made these tags, I really like them. I use die cut negatives as stencils, and then I use acrylic paint, and as you can see, 3 different colors. I stitched around it, I stamped it, Be My Valentine. And this is cheesecloth and cute little hearts, and then some fabric trims, leftovers on top for very, what's the word? Kind of tattered look, I guess. So that's this here. It's fabric again, stamped flower. So this is interesting. This is actually the template that I used for spine for this book. And because I told you I'm not going to be making another of these, I thought, why don't I just include it inside for somebody to have it. That's what I used for this book. And here are the dimensions, like I always write dimensions of the pages that go in the signatures. So including it here. Book page, here is this wallpaper, and finally we're in the middle of the journal. Here again is this paper. It's so beautiful. I love this paper pad. So this is a tuck spot, and I just have some pages cut out to put in a tuck spot, so you see you can add a picture or something behind it. It's a book page, some invoice, another book page, and this is a tuck spot. I just put a little piece of book page scrap, so you can see you can put a picture or something behind it, just to show you. And this is a sticker, and I think it matches beautifully the other side. So on the other side is doily that I stitched to this paper. I rounded the corners on this paper. You can journal, you can put something behind it. Here is the original book page from the book. You can read some quotes, lined paper. Here again is a little tuck spot. You can put a picture behind it. Tim Holtz fabric. So I made this tag here. Time is precious, wasted wisely. Flip. You know you're in love when you can fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams. I love this. And here, what do we have here? So this is a tuck spot made with Tim Holtz little heart, and this is a very yummy looking cake or something. You can read about it. And some type of brownie, but it doesn't look like brownie, does it? It's very pink and pretty, and it fits beautifully in this space right here, especially with this cute quote on this side. And on this side, let me put this together. On this side here, I made another cute little pouch with book page, stamped paper, lace, and all the stuff I left. And here I have a little cluster of things. So it's sprayed paper, and then a heart here too on top. You can put it somewhere else in the journal. It doesn't have to stay in that pouch. And this on this side is a triple tuck spot, so it's 1, 2, and then there's 3 at the very bottom. I didn't add anything in there. So here's again the stamp, time is precious, wasted wisely. So I'm putting it right here. And here again is this sprayed paper, so it's white with brown speckles, and it's stamped. And I have it here. Of course you can journal on that. That's a sticker stitched. That's a stamp. Here's the other side of I was showing you this tuck spot somewhere here. So here's the other side of it with a little birdie, and it's tags of pretty much extra paper to journal on, but I like the bird and the brown here. So that's this. Next signature, really a lot of stuff. This is from stickers that I use when I ship my orders. It says handmade with love or something like, or handmade or something. I don't have those stickers anymore, but I kept this back of it, and it's just, I like to use many different things that I can find in my journals. It's a flip, so you can see that's again this beautiful paper. And here, what do I have here? So okay, so this, I'm going to remove this paper clip for now. This is a sticker. That's a tuck spot. Let's say ephemera. That's also a tuck spot here. I have this tag here, so you know it's a tuck spot. That's washi. And then on the other side is also a tuck spot. So here is some more paper and what is it called? Library card. So a couple things in here. And then for contrast, I also added this ephemera here. So you can do whatever you want with this. So let's see if everything is where it's supposed to be. Okay. I'm checking if I am in the center. This is dark rose color, like wine color, more trims. That's some nice paper. I was showing that at one of my videos also. That's different paper pad, but this is the paper pad I just showed. Really pretty. Look how pretty this is. So here again is collage with a sticker and heart doily, and middle says all for love, and you have this rustic color roses around it. Here again is some more collaging and fabric, butterfly. And this is again this washi stick stamp and stamped flower. This says happiness. It's a tuck spot, it's fabric, and it has cluster of things. As you can see, paper with some die cut negatives, book pages, coffee dyed paper, brown paper, and this is wallpaper. So it's all stitched together, and it's one part is in this tuck spot and then the rest is on the other side, just like that. So you can see a lot of stitching, and this book took me some time. Here's the paper. Here again is this sticker side, other side of stickers, and look at the Eiffel Tower here. I just made journaling spot. I glued it, I stitched it around, added some trim. And on this side, I have this vellum that was somewhere in the first signature here. That's the vellum. So I have this vellum here, and what I did, so underneath is a book page, and I trapped the rose petals inside of there, and they're red and pink, and you cannot remove them unless you open it up if you cut it. So they're just inside of there, those rose petals. It's a pretty page. Here is another sticker. More trims. This food basket liner thing. Book pages. This is the other side, the upper part from from this paper here. And I include these pages in my journals, so this is what you can use them for, all sorts of things. So that's the top. It says notes, washi, and then I found this, what is it called? Oh my lord, I'm losing my vocabulary. This is washi. Cute little paper bag with, again, cluster of things. You can journal on it, and here also some music. Piano keyboard, right? This is this fabric I was showing in the video, and here's a little piece of the fabric in a journal. It has some gold in it, in a tassel, and so it's really pretty, and it has those gold speckles in it. It's really, really pretty, and you can journal underneath it. So this goes a little bit on the other side. Grid paper that's stamped. Middle with little tuck spot here, and a sticker again. Some ephemera. And also a little tuck spot on the other side for little notes, little love notes. And I like this page too, because you can see the butterflies here. And this coffee dye paper gives nice contrast to the white. Here's another bird, cute little thing. And fabric here, so you can journal underneath it. That's a little booklet stamped with sticker and extra paper. Space to journal. This is lovely, and I made it into a tuck spot, and that's just extra paper. You can make it into a little journal or something, or cut it into pieces for tags. So I'm including it in here. This is washi with roses. Flip. And last signature, more fabric, and this says stop and smell the roses, and here roses here. I love the punched paper coming on this side, but this is another tag that I made with the just like I was showing you before, with this vellum and those rose petals underneath it that are trapped in there, and this is lace. And that's just paper, so you can journal on it's pink to match this page here. So I thought it was cute. Stop and smell the roses, and here are the rose petals, and here are the roses. It's a beautiful page, I think. That is wallpaper piece with sticker on it, so you can journal on that too. Lined paper. Here, as you can see, I used die-cut negatives, and I glued them on a book page, and then I stitched it with this fabric again, so you can journal everywhere around this. And here's the book page stamped with a bird. It's another flip. Book pages, that is just, that flips down, but it's glued with some eyelash trim and crinkled seam binding, so you can journal here and journal on here. I just like how the reds work together, and then this color is kind of like this to break the white. And here, what else do we have here? That is another tack spot made with washi vintage index card, and this is from the washi stamps. That's the packaging. I just added it in here and that's lace underneath it. That's the other side. I used another die cut negative on this side that's red. Swan stamped. It's the wallpaper, more roses. And that is the end of the book. I didn't add paper here because I thought you can journal on here, or you can add something else, glue something else on it. So I left it the way it is. So I don't have closure for this book because I didn't necessarily thought it needed it. Here are those cute charms again. So I hope you enjoyed this journal. It's 8 signature journal. I hope you enjoyed some of those ideas in this book. Please let me know what you think. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your subscriptions and likes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.